This girl, frozen solid in a block of ice, is actually still alive. When Dr. Carter shined a light into her eyes, he saw her pupils suddenly contract. At first, they thought it was just an illusion, but even a flashlight confirmed it. The girl might still be alive. They immediately brought in brainwave monitors, and, sure enough, they detected active brain signals. To revive the prehistoric girl, the team carefully activated the heating system and began slowly melting the ice around her. As the layers thinned, her full figure gradually appeared. A stunning young girl, dressed in ancient tribal furs. They gently lifted her out. Her body temperature began to rise and her heartbeat and blood pressure slowly returned to normal. She blinked, then slowly opened her eyes. Confused and frightened by all the people around her, she trembled. The staff quickly gave her a sedative to help her rest. When she woke up again, Dr. Carter tried to speak to her. Though she didn't understand a word, she carefully mimicked his speech, trying to learn. Earlier, the doctor had drilled into her arm to collect a sample, but now, the wound had completely healed. Jonas brought her food, and she devoured it like she hadn't eaten in centuries. That's when Dr. Carter made an even more shocking discovery. Her brainwave patterns closely resembled those of ancient humans, but they followed a completely different evolutionary path. She wasn't just a relic. She might be something beyond modern humans, a kind of superhuman. This is insane, Carter whispered in awe, but the awe didn't last long. One of the researchers near her suddenly collapsed. Tests showed he had been infected by a virus, most likely from her body, and no one had any immunity to it. Soon, more people began falling sick. Outside, a snowstorm rolled in. All communication and transport was cut off. Just as hope was fading, the girl quietly walked over to one of the infected, placed her hand on his chest, and in seconds his body began healing. Even his frostbite disappeared before their eyes. Everyone was stunned, but the virus kept spreading. More and more scientists fell. Desperate, Jonas looked to her for help. She nodded without hesitation. One by one, she healed the infected, using a mysterious power. But each time she did, her skin grew paler. It was clear she was sacrificing her own life force. To protect her, the team began developing a synthetic serum using her antibodies. They moved her to a secure medical unit. But the girl, feeling guilty for causing the outbreak, snuck into the isolation zone during a guard shift change. And there, she used up the last of her strength to heal the remaining victims. By the time they found her, she was barely breathing. Despite the team's best efforts, modern medicine couldn't save the ancient girl who gave everything to save them.